approach the sigil on the stone. Magic glitters and swirls from it erratically, as if malfunctioning. It looks slightly dangerous.
A hand? Anyone? No! I can't make it out by myself. I'll perish in here. I'll perish. Just your average traveler stuck between realms. Pull me out, and we'll get properly introduced. Ow! Perhaps I should have clarified? A helping hand? Anyone? That's it! Go on! Keep pulling! Harder! Come on, put your back into it! That's it! Go on! Keep pulling! No! I'm slipping away! I'll perish in here! I'll perish. No! Can't make it out by myself. I'll perish in here. I'll perish. Whatever you're doing is working wonders. Now a quick little pull should do the trick.
The magic around the sigil hisses like a cornered cat. Your only option now is to grab the hand and pull.
That's it! Go on! Keep pulling! No! I'm slipping away! I'll perish in here! I'll perish. No! Can't make it out by myself! I'll perish in here! I'll perish. Oh. Hello. I'm Gale of Waterdeep. Apologies. I'm usually better at this.
A bit shocked, but friend, it's a relief and a pleasure to make your acquaintance. That magic. Apologies. I didn't exactly memorize my cephalopodian banishment spells last night. Wasn't the best prepared for an attack by squid. Say, but I know you, don't I? In a manner of speaking. You were on the Nautiloid as well. And I can only assume you too were on the receiving end of a rather unwelcome insertion in the ocular region. I don't know what transpired exactly, but the ship broke into pieces and I suddenly found myself in freefall. As I was plummeting to certain death, I spied a glimmer quite near where I estimated my body to impact with less than savory propulsion. Recognizing this glimmer to be magical in nature, I reached out to it with a weaving of words and found myself on the other side, as it were. How about you? How did you survive the fall? Fair enough. But even so, I have the unfortunate suspicion your survival is still very much in jeopardy. That vast burning wreckage behind you somewhat contradicts your story, but here you stand, so who am I to argue? Still, swashbuckling heroics aside, I have the unfortunate suspicion your survival is still very much in jeopardy. I quite agree. But I have the unfortunate suspicion your survival is still very much in jeopardy. Whoa! Easy does it. You really, really don't want to do that. Not a threat. Just an observation. 10 years of bad luck if you kill a wizard. Why take the risk? Much obliged. Besides, I suspect the real villain here is one we have in common. Back on the ship, you too were on the receiving end of a rather unwelcome insertion in the ocular region, were you not? Gotcha. Private. Nothing to do with me. And yet, if we indulge in the hypothetical for a moment, no use sugarcoating it, is there? The insertee we speak of, this parasite, are you aware that after a period of excruciating gestation, it will turn us into mind flayers? It's a process known as ceremorphosis, and let me assure you, it is to be avoided. You don't happen to be a cleric by any chance, do you? A doctor? Surgeon? Uncannily adroit with a knitting needle?
You seem to know enough about our condition to realize it's beyond most clerics' skills.
Most, no doubt, but I find myself hoping to be in the presence of the few. You don't happen to be one of them. And it looks like we're both starved for answers. As we've established, few enough can. It's not exactly a common affliction. We're most certainly going to need a healer, and soon, too. How about we lend each other a helping hand once more and look for a healer together? Are you certain? There might be danger around the next corner, and a wizard is excellent company to keep. Most excellent. A parasite shared is a parasite halved, or something to that effect. Oh, but before you think you're about to embark on a journey with most ill-mannered a man, thank you for pulling me out of that stone. It was an act of foresighted kindness, I assure you. For I have the feeling ample opportunities will present themselves for me to return the favor. Your quite significant loss. Farewell, then, and good luck. Ah, my savior! I'll be in quite a bind if not for your valiant tugging. Exploration merits companionship, though. Shall we? Grown none the wiser, I see. currents of weave around these runes are absolutely fascinating. There's so much to explore. Exploration merits companionship, though. Shall we? Most excellent. Then, without further ado, let's be off. Here's hoping we come across a powerful healer and a powerful wizard both. Then you leave me no choice but to answer your folly with fury.
Well met. I am a magical projection of Gale of Waterdeep, and if you see this manifestation, that means I have prematurely perished. However, for reasons that cannot be disclosed, it is of vital importance that my death be remedied at your earliest convenience. You may rest assured that I do not speak out of self-preservation alone. Many lives depend on my return to the living within the span of 2 days. I trust I've made myself clear. A grave error in judgment indeed, which we'll pretend was never spoken. That will be covered by the "for reasons that cannot be disclosed" clause, so let's move on. I have upon my deceased person a magical item that can accomplish my return. But such is the value and rarity that it is protected by a multi-layered security protocol. I will now explain the protocol. Step 1 is to retrieve from my person a pouch I wear over my heart. Next, you must unthread the purple seam that seals it in a counterclockwise fashion. Do not touch any other colored strand. Inside the pouch, you will find a folded letter and a tiny flute. Unfold the letter and note the markings in the top and bottom corners. These are the notes you will need to play. Starting from the bottom right, play the notes in correct order, clockwise this time. Upon completion of the tune, a magma method will appear, which will pose the following question. Iskcha Chisnaga. This is Ignan for "What is my name?" The answer is Kasitrak Ash. Pronounce the name correctly, and the method will breathe on the letter. Stay clear, because the little scamp can melt metal. Words will now appear on the letter's surface, effectively turning the letter into a scroll of true resurrection. Use it to bring me back to life. Excellent. Now repeat my instructions back to me, please. I think ingenious is the word you're looking for. Now, repeat my instructions back to me, please. So it is. Our lives depend on it. Now, repeat my instructions back to me, please. Humor me. I need to be absolutely certain you understand. In that case, this will be an easy exercise. Step 1. I'm not trying to try your patience. I simply need to be absolutely certain you understand. Have it your way. I can only hope your memory stretches further than your patience. Best of luck with the protocol. May my cold, dead hands soon be refilled with the warmth of life so they can shake yours in gratitude. And next? Right. You then have access to the letter and the flute. Go on.
Purple seam, you donkey.
The purple seam indeed. You then have access to the letter and the flute. Continue. Remember to play them clockwise. And after that?
Did you listen at all? Bottom right.
Quite right. You start at the bottom right corner and remember to play them clockwise. After that? Correct. But pay attention to the trach part. Ch is back of the throat.
Come on, you're just guessing now. It's Kashi Trachash.
Listen to your friend. It's Kasi Trach Ash. And pay attention to the Trach part. Yeah, back of the throat. And so we have gone through the necessary steps again. Let's hope practice makes perfect in the end. Best of luck with the protocol. May my cold, dead hands soon be refilled with the warmth of life so they can shake yours in gratitude.
The pouch is sealed with differently colored strands of thread. As the purple thread becomes undone, the pouch opens to reveal a letter and flute inside. You get a feeling something's wrong. It's as if the pouch struggles against you. As the threads become undone, the pouch itself evaporates. The letter and flute inside are now forever beyond your grasp. This is the flute Gale kept on his person. A faint magical aura envelops its wooden surface.
Pretty tune. You're better with your mouth than I would have figured. Oh, wonderful rendition of a dying crow.
The flute awaits with bated breath. That wasn't the right note. You'll have to start anew.
Iskcha Cisnaga. Daya Zoom. Nous viet. Multhamesk. Dinu Frantha Manthra Gale. Wiknavulin.
I hope it has been made abundantly clear that to kill me is counterproductive. I'd thank you for bringing me back to life, but your ending it in the first place has me rather in two minds about you. That said, despite my return to the land of the living, my predicament remains. And so, of course, does yours. As such, I'm feeling magnanimous enough to let bygones be bygones. A healer is what we need. Shall we?
Most excellent.
Then, without further ado, let's be off. Here's hoping we come across a powerful healer and a powerful wizard both.